Hi, my name's Tom Davies. Welcome to our new tasting room and marketplace. We're rebranding it as Mercado del Gusto, which means a taste of the market. This is a project I've been working on for probably the last 7 years. It took 5 years just to get it permitting through Napa County. We've been on the job for almost a year. We've been working virtually every single day to get this thing done. We have upwards of sometimes 25 people from all the different trades. But this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna have probably one of the most beautiful tasting rooms and marketplaces here in Northern California. You know, it was in need of a remodel. You know, this has been the same for 50 years. You're gonna love it. Let's go inside and see what this thing's all about. There's so many things I want to talk about, but first and foremost, we needed to get a little bit more room. Over the years, anyone that's been in here, you know that we've been very, very crowded. We only had 1,500 square feet for our deli, and yet we would see a couple thousand people during the day. So we were able to expand the building by about 2,500 square feet, and we gave a lot of that space to the deli. And one of the features that I'm really excited about is this cheese case behind me. This is a 25-foot long cheese case. And behind it, you'll see a refrigerated wall that will be full of big rounds of cheeses. This is where we'll store the cheeses before they're cut up. This is gonna be spectacular. We're gonna go over to the deli case. Let's do that now. And I wanna show you what we're doing over there. As you walk in the door, to the right will be the cheese counter. To the left is gonna be the deli, which is right behind me. These are all beautiful handmade Italian cases. The floor, this is 12-inch planks that were hand milled in Italy. We just installed probably about a month ago or so. There's a lot of little details. I want to just point up to the ceiling up here. So we wanted to add a little bit more natural light. So we have these beautiful panes of glass that really lights up the hand-hewn timbers that we have in here. So let's go down over here and look at the tasting room. This is our round bar. This really centers our whole tasting room. I think this is gonna be a really popular place to taste wine. This is all that Sattui wood that was milled for us in Montana. And then above me, we have this great wine rack that'll all be filled with bottles. And then we have this cool back bar, which overlooks the vineyards. I don't think people are gonna wanna leave this place once they come in here, but let's go check out the back bar and see what you think. Well, this is our back bar, and as you can see, for the folks that are sitting at this bar, you'll be able to look out over the vineyards. And then too, you can see this really beautiful Carrera Blanca stone. So I think it's just a wonderful offset to that of the really dark woods. And then Fabio Sangioni, the designer of all our beautiful Paradiso labels, just did a new Sattui logo for us here. I think we got a few more areas I want to show you. I got another surprise for you here in a second. Come with me. Well, surprise everyone. You're now getting the first glimpse inside. We have 2 of these private rooms. This is where we're gonna store the very best older wines of Sattui. We're gonna have racks in here to store all these great older vintage and rare wines. This room has its own AC system to keep the wines exactly at 55 degrees. I'm really excited about this feature too, and I think you will be as well. So this is where we're gonna have the folks doing all the prepping for the paninis and sandwiches and such, a lot of the prepared foods. We even have this little pass-through, so when you place your order for a panini or a meatball sandwich or something like that, they'll be able to prepare it back here. We just pass it right through. This is pretty special. And I know our team is gonna be really excited to be able to work in a real prep area. So as you enter the main building here, this is gonna be the first thing you're gonna see. This is our grab and go case. So we'll have certainly some sandwiches and desserts and things that you can just grab. And then behind me, we're gonna have our POS system. So we'll have checkouts on both my right and left side. And then we'll also have displays in the middle of the room along the sides here as well for all our grocery items. We designed it with a better flow. Before it was designed as really a tasting room, but now I'm gonna take you to something really special for you to see. So let's go. I know it's not appropriate for me to be in a ladies' restroom, but I just want to show you And we've added more restrooms. I know that has been a point of contention here for years. We've had just a shortage of restrooms. We did a vaulted ceiling out of the Carrera Blanca stone. We have a baby changing station, and again, I think it's going to be a great addition. Well, I didn't want to leave the guys out, so we also have a new men's room too. This is going to be great for staff, and it's going to be great for all our guests. And another one of the great additions is part of our remodel. This is our outdoor tasting area. We'll have ivy and vines planted over the pergola. We're going to have gorgeous pavers that we've hand casted literally thousands of over the last couple years that we're going to be laying down on top of the concrete here. So you have this wonderful shaded area. It has great vistas of the vineyards, and excited to have this area for you as well. I hope you liked a little sneak peek. We can't wait to share this with you. So in a couple months, we'll have this open. You'll be the first to know. We're going to shout it from the rooftops. We hope you come see us. We're going to have all sorts of openings and special grand openings and parties throughout the summer into the fall. The Harvest Ball you don't want to miss, because we're going to have a special evening on Friday night just for Harvest Ball guests inside this room. And again, thank you so much for enjoying our wines and enabling us to build something like this, because without your help, this wouldn't have happened. Thank you.